that promise. We said, no to starvation, no to poverty, no to starvation, no to poverty, no to starvation, no to poverty, no to starvation, no to poverty. We are sending now millions around the world on this holiday, the International Day of the Eradication of Poverty, to show our commitment to the fight against extreme poverty and inequality. We are standing because we refuse to accept any excuses in a world where 50,000 people die every day as a result of extreme poverty, and the gap between the rich and the poor is getting wider. We are standing because we want our leaders to honor their promises to meet the Millennium Development Goals, and we ask them to succeed these goals. To the leaders of the poor countries, make it your first responsibility to save the lives of the poorest citizens. We ask you to tackle equality, to be accountable to your people, to govern well and justice, to fight corruption, and to fulfill human rights. Today and every day, we shall speak out against poverty. We will continue the fight against poverty and inequality, and to hold our leaders to their promises.
We are asking not for charity, but for justice. We are millions of voices standing in solidarity to say no more excuses and poverty now.
We ask not for charity, but for justice. We are millions of voices standing in solidarity to say no more excuses and poverty now. We demand change. Yes, change.
We are standing.
We are standing
Because we refuse to accept more excuses in a world where 50,000 people die every day as a result of extreme poverty.
Keep that promise. We said no to starvation, no to poverty, no to starvation, no to poverty, no to starvation, no to poverty, no to starvation, no to poverty. How can we get rid of poverty? Who are the victims of poverty? Poverty is living. We can get rid of poverty through transparency. The victims of poverty are us who are on the grassroots. We are tired of this animal called poverty.
Zambia, half of the population lives in poverty. Our nation is rich and has many resources. The government should make use of these resources. The government should invest in productive ventures to create employment for its people. This will help to reduce poverty. The government should also invest in education. When people are educated, they are empowered with different skills, and these skills will help them to help reduce poverty.